Hello everybody and welcome back to Passing Down the Adventurer's Cap, where me and my son, GoogolplexGamer, say hello Google,
Hello.
play through the classic point-and-click Sierra Adventure series, King's Quest. We're now working our way through King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne.
Yep.
And last time we played, we managed to get a couple of things done. We got a few items from a genie, which came out of a lamp that we got from the antique shop, which
With a
we
good
got.
song.
Yes, a great song, which Google has requested I sneak in a little bit more often in the future, which we'll see. I like having the ending credit bit be something from each episode.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on just a sec. So before we get started, we have a pretty good idea of what we need to do next, and Google was actually on the right track about us needing to get up to the top of the cliffs and how to go about doing that, so we'll do that in a second. But we want to look at the 3 items we got from the genie in greater detail before we mess with them, because I know if you look at the items, you'll get descriptions. So let us look at our inventory first.
The sword has a spike on the handle.
Ah, my hand! Okay. There are actually, like, cursed swords in D&D and stuff that had spikes in the handles, or, like, poison spikes and things. Anyways, so yeah, the sword is something we got from the genie, as well as the magic carpet, of course. And the other thing we got from the genie is the bridle, or brittle, which sounds cool. It sounds like griddle, which makes me think of griddle cakes, which are delicious. But I'm also hungry, but that comes later. Are you ready to actually continue on with this thing?
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
In the words of Mario, let's go.
Let's go. And I think our magic fairy spell, which I kept calling a ring last time because we got a magic ring that protected us from all the nasties in the first game, which is why I kept calling it a ring in this, protects us. It's going to wear off soon, but that's okay. We shouldn't need it for much longer. It's actually helped us out, I think, with a few different things, like going into Hagrid's hut and all that to get the Nightingale out without any danger. But let's look at the S word. The shining sword is not incredibly large, but is very sharp. It has a snake carved into the bronze handle.
Where? I don't see no snake.
They couldn't do that kind of detail back then. You had to use something wonderful called l'imagination. Alright, now let's look at the bridle. The leather bridle is studded with silver rivets and a silver bit. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, and last thing is look. Magic carpet. The magic carpet is a beautifully woven Persian rug with a colorful fringe on the ends. So Persia exists in the same world as Daventry. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess.
Nowadays, they'd be like, that's from the Green Isles, and tie it all together, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't think we actually need to go up to the cliffs where we saw them before to use the magic carpet. I think we can get on that carpet from any screen in the game, so let's,
And then we'll see a whole new world.
A whole new life. What do you wish to do with it?
Eat it.
Ride.
Yeah, there it is. No more fairy spell.
Yeah, there went our spell. Okay, ride. Magic carpet. Huzzah!
Here we are.
It should play that awesome song. That's sad. Let's add it.
Yeah.
Moving on, we're at the top of the cliffs.
Yep. That was a great song.
That was a great song.
Yeah.
Not actually in the game, but we had to add it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look around. There are steep cliffs on 3 sides of this mountain top. Don't get too near the edge. Let's save while we're here.
Let's save so we can get near the edge.
You read my mind. Alright. Whoa, what a great view from here. Oh, look out, Grim! It seems you have fallen to your death from this high mountain top.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
What? We fell from our death? From our death?
Whoa.
We fell to our death from the high mountain top. Ken and Roberta Williams wish to thank you, yada yada yada. We've heard this before. We love you, Ken and Roberta. Alright, let's load. You can't do it that way. Too bad. You can save that way. Can you do... I'm curious. Can you type... Load game? Nope, that's okay. Oh, it's because it's restore. Duh. You're not thinking 1984s, Marty. 1984s. All 10 of them. Alright. Moving on. Look out! There is a poisonous viper blocking your path. That's funny.
It's got moves.
Definitely not venomous snake, no.
Yeah.
That snake is like, yeah, he's grooving.
Yeah. Let's add that song.
Yes. Alright, let's look at the poisonous snake. Well, that did nothing. How'd that happen? Let's try to look snake. The snake appears to be about 10 feet long. It is coiled and ready to strike. Can we talk to the snake?
No other way to go.
We have to get past the snake, yeah. Oh, you're supposed to do the talking.
Stay away, or I will strike.
You got a tummy ache or something, Mr. Snake? Are you okay? Alright. So we can talk to the snake. Alright. Well, let's save. Because Sierra deaths are always fun to do.
Yep. Deaths are only fun in Sierra. Not in real life.
Only fun in Sierra, not in real life.
Not in any other games. Maybe some games, but mainly Sierra. A poisonous viper.
Boom. A poisonous viper. Alright. Let's walk past him. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's just got indigestion. The snake has struck you dead.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
That really sucks. Although not altogether unexpected. I think this is still faster. Alright. So, do you remember in King's Quest 1 when we encountered the dragon and there was a violent and non-violent approach to dealing with the situation, and the non-violent gave you more points? Do you remember that?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps remember that. Well, we have that option before us now. We can kill the snake with the sword, or we can do something very Sierra Moon logic, which means you would never think to do it, and throw the bridle over it as if it were a horse.
Do that. Also,
Let's do it.
Do you see that stray white pixel on one of those rocks?
I do. It looks suspicious, but I think it's just set dressing. We can look at the rocks once we're done with Mr. Snake here.
I think it's just someone not thinking.
Throw bridle
Missing a
on
pixel.
snake. Well, not a lot of people worked on this game. It was a small team.
And of course, they're gonna miss one little pixel.
We shall see. You toss the leather bridle onto the coiled snake. Instantly, there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing the bridle.
Okay. No noise. That horse is silent.
Winged horse, also known as a Pegasus. I'm curious if this knows what a Pegasus is.
It's an A, not a U. The first one.
Yeah,
The first.
Pegasus. Are you sure?
Pegasus. I'm sure.
Now I'm gonna feel derpy, but
I barely even know what a Pegasus is, but I definitely know that.
you're right. That looks right. I'm just Mr. Derpy McDerphead. Look, Pegasus. They still don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's how you spell Pegasus, right, Thunder Kitty? Pegasus?
Pegasus.
Yeah, the game does not know what a Pegasus is. It's just a winged horse.
Yeah.
A horse.
Oh, I'm gonna type horse because it's faster than winged horse and it'll work. But I'm like, I wonder if they actually know what that is. Because in King's Quest IV, they do. This is a handsome white horse. It has beautiful wings of delicate white feathers. The leather bridle is around the winged horse's head. Let's talk to the horse. You're up.
Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter that turned me into a snake when I refused to be a steed. To repay you, here is a magic sugar cube that will regard you against poisonous
Against what, Mr. Winged Horse?
a poisonous brambles.
The bridle will... No, the sugar cube will protect us from poisonous brambles.
Maybe we can also give it to your wife for coffee.
Yes. Actually, I think this is for my wife's coffee or tea. Thank you. There goes the winged horse. Bless you. We should keep that sneeze in.
Yeah.
Alright, let's save that we got the stuff.
I guess he's gonna do it.
Alright, let's save this as... Sneeze.
It's an E, not an A.
You know...
And a Z. Mr. Correct you. You're saying sneeze.
Yeah, S-N-E...
E-Z-E.
E-Z-E. It's sneezy. There you go.
There.
Alright, I used to be good at spelling when I was younger. And not recording and on the spot and typing in the dark. Alright. So, let's move on. We need to keep going. There's more to find up here. Oh, let's go back and look at your pixel.
Look at the stray pixel, I think is what it's called.
The rocks are the usual sort of rocks. Nothing special.
Yeah, it's some
I'm almost positive
artist
there's nothing else over
forgot
there.
to color in that one pixel.
Let's look over here. There is a large cave opening in the steep mountain side. It looks like there might be a hole in that rock, though.
Yeah.
You are not quite close enough to see it clearly. Let's have a look. I can't remember. This might be the Easter egg. There's an Easter egg in one of these early King's Quest games promoting, I want to say Space Quest. Is this it? Let's find out. Yep.
Yep.
Oh no, this is as bad can be. Upon looking into the hole, you believe you see an incredibly blatant plug for another Sierra 3D animated adventure. Hang on! We're getting a trailer for a minute or whatever. Space Quest.
Whoa.
We're not going to be able to read this fast enough. It's going so quick. This actually looks cool. I've never made it far. I've played some Space Quest and gotten my butt handed to me
Get
really
friendly
early.
with wildlife. Get acquainted with some darn interesting folks. That guy's head is a speeder or pod racer or something.
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
I actually do want to play these sometime, Space Quest.
It looks neat.
Briefly befuddled by this bizarre event, you brace yourself and continue with the quest before you.
Briefly befuddled.
Briefly befuddled.
Briefly befuddled.
We briefly went befuddled where no one has gone before.
Alright, into the hole in the mountain.
This is a large... Okay, it's the same thing. There is a large cave. Yeah, okay, let's go in there.
This rocks.
This really rocks. This rocks so much. Okay. Let's look in the cave. You see a large golden key lying on a rock in the damp cave. That's our second key for the door. Oh, there's our new kitten Bowser meowing if you heard him.
I don't know if it would pick it up or not.
We will see.
Yep. He's mad a lot.
Yeah, he is.
Sir?
Let's get a closer look at the key. You are not carrying it, so we have to get the key. But that's our second key we needed, so let's get the key. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It is a shiny gold key. And there is nothing else in this cave that we need, I'm pretty much positive, so we're going to step on out of here and save that we got that key. And then we can ride the magic carpet back down to the bottom. Let's save really quick. Let's get rid of sneeze, which I couldn't spell. Can't believe that.
Got the key.
Got the key.
Briefly befuddled.
Got the key. That's why I couldn't spell it. I was briefly befuddled. You gotta understand, Google. I was briefly befuddled.
Yeah.
It happens. Alright, let's see if we can ride the magic carpet back from here. There we go.
Good song.
Good song.
Good song that we totally didn't add in there.
Totally not. Save again. Save often. Alright, now we need to make our way back to the door. Which I remember, I think, without us checking the map in the book, which we have right here, but in the interest of time, is to the east of the church, or the abbey. Could be wrong. Oh, that reminds me, I actually want to go back to Hagrid's hut, or that vicinity first. I love how we call it that. Because there's still a necklace we're missing as an optional treasure item, I think, for points that I think is in that log that we couldn't find before. And I know the log is to the east of Agatha Hagrid's hut. At least I'm pretty sure.
Batman's too.
It's Batman and Hagrid.
Yeah.
Their hut. They share it. Also, we're going to want to be careful because now the fairy's magic spell... There it is, I think. But
Uh-oh.
like I said, the fairy's magic spell isn't going to protect us anymore. Oh, she's smacking her gums again like last time. Oh, no, go, Graham. I made it.
With her...
Let's save that we're here.
Smacking gums. Batman and Hagrid.
Oh yeah, we'll save it. That's always where we should put anything related to Agatha Hagrid.
Yeah.
Or her cave.
Or Batman.
We're not going to her cave. I think this is where we need to be, but it's right next door. Let's look at that log, if it is the log we need.
Is there a frog on the log?
A frog on a bump on a log at the bottom of the sea? Yeah. You know it better than I do. You see pieces of scattered wood lying around. The wood is of no importance. Would that it could. Look inside log. You see nothing special. Is there a hole at the bottom of that log? Or at the bottom of the tree? You see nothing special. I could have sworn there was a necklace hiding behind one of these rocks or one of these logs. Many trees shade your way.
There's a snail on the tail of the frog on the bump of the log that I found in the hole on the bottom of the sea.
You looked it up. But I still love that. Alright, I'm not seeing any hole, any log that we can mess with. I'm almost positive that necklace we're missing is for points on the score there in the upper left corner. I'm cool if you are. I mean, we weren't going if we don't get it for now, and then we can come back if we need it. But I really think it's going to be fine because you don't need 100% max points to beat the game. It's just, you know, for points. So, hopefully we're not creating a massive problem for ourselves or dooming ourselves. I'm going to save one more time, and then I know where we need to go next. We need to go find Dracula's castle.
Ooh.
Alright. No, we need to go put the key, get in the door and open the next door, and then go to Dracula's castle.
I wonder if he's still wearing his outfit.
I don't know, but we got one just like his, which will save us a lot of trouble in his castle because people will think we're him and let us pass. Otherwise, there is a harder, tougher, really difficult way, from what I remember, to do that. But if you can get the cloak from getting the soup for Grandma, you're good to go. Sorry, what were you saying, bud?
I like to think that
Let's save
Dracula
this
looks exactly like Graham, but with a cloak and a ruby ring. Couldn't find the log.
Couldn't find the log for now.
For now.
I think we'll get to wander this main screen again later, I think for the final door, and if it is just for points, we'll grab it. And if not, then we'll learn later. Because I don't really want to search the walkthrough in the King's Quest Companion and find exactly where it is, unless it's in that hole. But no, we already looked in that hole last time.
Yeah.
We've searched all the suspicious logs that we have come across so far.
All the suspicious logs and all the weird trees and Bowser's castle.
Yep, there's Bowser's castle. Or, you know, Dracula's castle. I'll
Same
stop saying it
difference.
that way. The same difference, yeah. Let's find our way to the rickety bridge we can only cross so many times.
Looks a little more like Bowser's castle. It's got the big red door. Quite a few castles have big red doors, though.
I see it, and I want to paint it black. That's a song reference, a really old song you wouldn't know. I'm just being a dork. Good song, though. Rolling Stones. Okay, so I think this will be our second to last crossing of that bridge that we're able to do. We had a count going earlier on when we were recording a couple months back, and we can throw... Whoop! I need to swim, Graham.
Swimming.
I could have drowned if I didn't type swim.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we'll need to throw up. We can throw up a counter now. The counter. Yeah, when it's time, I will. We'll do that, and you guys will see how many times we've crossed the bridge so far out of 6 allowed.
We'll want to watch out just in case.
Yeah, I remember just north of here, I would always walk right off the chasm, and I know it's chasm.
Chasm.
It's the chasm. All right.
If only you could, like, Mario jump over this. Or magic carpet over it.
That would be interesting, but I don't think that's a solution. All right, let's cross over
Using the magic carpet to avoid
the
the
bridge. We don't wanna die again yet in the game.
Like, Graham isn't that smart.
Depends on which iteration. All right, so there is the magic door. Now we can unlock door. The key to the second door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and
Shazam!
the door opens and the second gold key disappears, revealing a third door with yet another inscription.
Another prescription
Yep.
for Graham.
He needs them. Here, you can
Yeah.
go ahead and read this. I think you read the last ones too.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we have to actually type read inscription. Yep.
It's a thin door. It's a very thin door.
Yeah, they get smaller and smaller.
That door is like so tall but very thin. Whoever chooses to seek the last key must have a stout heart. Yes, sirree.
A stout heart. And that'll be a clue for us later on.
Maybe Graham finds a school and he takes biology class and he dissects a pig and takes its heart. A snout heart.
A snout heart? You're reaching, bud. Nice attempt at a pun there. Alright.
Hey, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
With Sierra? You never know.
You
what
never
happened.
know. Okay, now I believe this is our second to last time, or it should be if we're doing this correctly. We shall know upon editing this together. Alright, now we need to make our way back to the moat.
You wanna go up?
What?
Go up. I think I might have saw something.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever spot anything that I don't, that looks interesting. I mean, that's part of the fun of having...
Oh, fairy.
Oh, she's
Get
gonna...
Barbie's thing.
Yeah, Barbie's gonna renew our membership to her protection
The
club.
King Graham, blah, blah, blah. Ringtone.
That should be a ringtone, yeah.
Yeah.
No one would get it except extreme geeks and Sierra nerds and the children of them.
No, Right.
Oh, right.
Never mind. I thought maybe check that right there, like the.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, we'll find out.
I doubt it because it's really just the end of the tree, but maybe looks like there's a small hole in there.
More scattered wood.
Yeah, just scattered wood.
No holes that are special, if any.
Wanted to make sure, just in case.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I didn't know it was part of the tree. Or maybe that hole in the tree.
I think we might have looked there before.
But
I know it's like right around Hagrid and Batman's hut.
We'll go check around there, maybe.
You see nothing special.
We've got the Barbie.
Well, if you do want to find it,
Maybe.
before we move on to Dracula's castle, we could, if we get too stumped, resort to the good old King's Quest companion, but
Maybe there, doubt it. Might have already checked.
I could have even been typing the command wrong. Who knows? We already looked at there. That's just the ground.
Yeah.
And there's her hut, or not her hut. It's a cave. I've been calling out a hut because of Hagrid's hut. It's a cave, isn't it? Yeah, it's the Bat Cave.
Yeah.
It's because Hagrid has a hut in Harry Potter, and we named Hagatha Hagrid.
Yeah.
That's why it's Batman and Hagrid. Now I'm calling it Hagrid's hut. It's just turned into a full-on Harry Potter reference now.
Yep. A completely unintentional Harry Potter reference.
Let's check north of it really quick. Yeah, I don't think so. Hang on, though. You know what? Let's just check. I'm gonna pause this right here real quick.
Harry Potter and the Source of the Stone.
Alright, so yeah, I went ahead and checked the King's Quest Companion walkthrough. Because why not? We want to find it. And we were close, but also wrong. So we... hang on, speaking of Hagrid...
At least we've got the spell.
Yeah, we're good. We need to go... no, she's gonna get us from here unless we can go north. Alright, we got it. So what we need to be is, I think, a screen over here. One of these beach screens should have a log on it, I think.
Why is there confetti on the beach? We threw a party here.
I think they're supposed to be like colorful pebbles or seashells.
Colorful pebbles.
Now, I read that it was, yeah, they do look like fruity pebbles. They actually really do. Fruity pebbles. Yeah, it should be on one of these beach screens. If we can't find it in a moment, then I say we not worry about it, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's an optional treasure. Yeah.
There's Johnny Castaway's tiny island.
Yep, there he is.
I can hear him.
I feel like we're just gonna go in circles trying to find that darn necklace.
Yeah.
I think we're far and removed from Hagatha's hut now. Her cave. But we need to, it's like a screen over and north from it, I thought. It's what I read, but I'm not seeing it, and it could be very pixel hunty or something, but we'll try for a few more minutes. Your sound good? Okay.
I feel like this one. We can probably just go back to Dracula's castle. We've already got a bunch of optional things.
Yeah, we will in just a moment. Let's just check a couple of these screens here. Okay. Not here. It's like one of these screens has something with a hole in it.
Yeah, a lot of them do. Just not all of them have the one we need.
Yeah, that's true, but if it... There it is. See those logs right there? That's what we need. Right there. I'm almost positive. Yeah, let's look. Log. You see nothing special. Ah! It's a beautiful sandy beach.
Tree? I don't know. Look.
No.
Hole?
Look. Hole. You see nothing special. Well, dang it. I thought we had found it. It's supposed to be, like, behind a log.
Behind. Maybe it's not the part of the beach.
It may not be.
Or not on the beach at all, yeah.
We'll find it. Or give up in a minute.
Yep.
We weren't even gonna look, and now I'm getting tenacious. Any holes on this screen? Nope. Swim, Graham, swim! And get out of there.
How long can you swim?
I'm not sure. I think eventually if you just let it idle, you will drown.
Idle, or like maybe you can move around.
You can move around once you hit swim, yeah. I think once you're once you activate the... Alright, let's look around here one last time. Once you activate the swim command, I'm fairly certain that...
Wasn't this where the mermaid was?
Yeah, that's like, I think she was on one of these rocks. Okay, yeah, so there's the cave. I'm just gonna check. There was nothing there. Nothing there. No holes around here except this bunghole who is spending way too much time looking for a necklace in a hole. We already looked on this screen too, I think. Didn't we? I think so. Yeah. I'm starting to think that we're not gonna find it. Want to just keep heading over to Dracula's castle?
Yep.